Hello, hello, and good morning, good morning, good morning. This course is part two of the rise and fall of the financial dollar aspect. So a lot of the things that I might be saying may be repeated from part one for those of you that have the course already for part one. But there are a few additions that have been added to this note for part two that was not mentioned in part one. So this is part two to the rise and fall of the financial dollar aspect. So before you make a purchase, think, will the purchase be worth the money that you spend on the item in the long run? Will that purchase expand into other purchases, which will then boost your profit margin of growth? Does that purchase have more than one use, or do you have to purchase more of the one item to be used for a different purchase? How will this purchase define me as a human being? Will this purchase level me for more, or will it take away and give me less? I end up losing money for making the purchase in the first place. If you have a business that you want to, first thing that you purchase for the business should have more than one use for the business, which will then expand into you purchasing more than one of the item that you only had one of from in the beginning. A low example, a writing book can only do two jobs. You can only do two jobs with a writing book. You can either write down your thoughts in words or draw the shape of your thoughts. However, there are between 150 to 175 pages in a writing book, which gives you 150 to 175 pages to expend your thoughts in either drawing or writing. Either way, you have developed a business plan using a writing or drawing, all starting from a writing book. Both. You've developed a business plan. Number one, you've started a business. Art. You make a product which with using a design which is drawing. A product compatibility. Equally, the thinner the drawing line used is the thinner the product. The thicker the drawing line is the thicker the product. Based off of where the line is used, that's where the product can either begin or end. If there is more than one line in the photo or artwork, it means continue to grow and continue to make, equaling expansion using art visuals. The business plan using artwork alone means to continue to expand based on the thickness of the art and the hand of the person that has processed and drew the art with either a pen, a pencil, a marker, a crayon. No matter the tools used to create the design, once the design has been created, you basically placed yourself in an area where you can now market yourself and develop yourself, even in the form of artwork. So that is how you expand a business. And that is how you can diminish a business as well. You can diminish a business to lose money by writing a false insurance. You can diminish a business to lose money by erasing the line of an artwork in order to make that part of the art not exist, meaning that you don't want to make any funding from that part of the artwork, which then leads to materials wasted, finances lost because the materials have already been purchased, and because you can't return the material, you are now stuck with a material that you purchased, with something that you've drawn, and you cannot use that material, and you cannot give that material to anyone else, because that material was made with the specific requirements as to what you wanted it to be used for yourself in the beginning, which can then equal a complete financial loss for you as well. So be careful when you are doing the artwork. It doesn't matter. Once you struck that pen or that pencil on paper, the product is already digitally created, because this is a world today where we have to move really, really quickly in order to meet with high demands and high expectations of consumers, in order to be able to continue to keep with the funding flowing in, so that no one is sitting empty handed with absolutely nothing. And if your products are not moving, by the way, it means that your consumer overage does not trust the products that you are selling to them, because they don't know of the attached requirements in order to have that product in their hand, which is probably once again why your product is not selling, or maybe they have seen more than one of that product before, and it doesn't match their business at the time in which you are trying to sell it to them for again. It's been done, it's been used, it's over. Move on to something different and stop sticking in the same boat and in the same boat, expecting the same thing. Once you've earned that funding, that product has been used. You can bet your bottom dollars that no one is going to buy that product again, because they know about the product in the first place, because they've already used it. Okay? So that is pretty much part two. There may be a part three of the rise and fall of money as to why businesses fail. So that will probably be part three. We don't know. Anyways, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more educational videos like this one. And I will see you all in another video. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.